Hello everyone! I'm going to show you a bunch of ideas and customization for a future log. First up is a classic future log structure. I actually personally call this a yearly spread, but in the process of making this video, I found out more people call it future log, so I don't know, I'll say future log, but it shouldn't matter, right? Many internal screens. Anyways, I see this everywhere on Pinterest, and it's probably because it's easy to customize. You can change the font of these months, the background, or make boxes or grids around the calendars. Here I drew a background inspired by the trend that is going on right now with using abstract blobs, geometric shapes, and simple rainbows to create a pattern. I did this using the GoodNotes highlighter, by the way, which was useful because I had the calendar already and the highlighter snaps in the back of the writing. I don't really know if there's a way to order elements in GoodNotes, but that would be super useful. If you know, drop the knowledge in the comments, please. I need it. The next one is more simple. It's cloud-like or puddles-like. Probably because I chose to use light blue, and it frames in each month's calendar. And this last one, I changed the writing style of the months. These bars are really easy to make and it can be any color. If you do choose a lighter color, your pen color should probably be a darker color for more contrast and easier to read, basically. I kind of like this style a lot. It's super classic looking, and if that's what you're going for, this is perfect. Next structure, I have 3 months per page, 4 pages in total. I drew rectangle boxes around the months to section the page, and there's a lot of space for this style of setup. You can also partition the outer boxes, like in February or March. It gives separation between different topics. I put goals in February, but you can put anything here, of course. I like the idea of putting big monthly goals in the future log, so in the monthly spread, I can put the steps I'm going to take to accomplish the goals I plan for myself instead, and see that progress. Oh, and I'd like to note that February 11th is the International Day for Women and Girls in Science, and I didn't even know this day existed. I was looking for fun national days to fill in the March box, like you kind of saw, and I wanted to make sure it was from a good source. I stumbled upon the UN's International Days page, which is on un.org, and thought it was better than some National Pancake Day. Nothing against pancakes, of course. I love them too. I eat them all the time. Having a STEM background, I'm pretty excited about it, and it gives me an alternative to Valentine's Day. Of course, you don't have to be in STEM or have a background in STEM to celebrate fellow women and girls. I digress. Next up, I gave a lot of space to the notes section of the March box for the international days. There are days like International Day of Happiness, which is super neat. I'll try to be extra happy on March 20th. This next page is the exact same page as last, but with some yellow highlights for a more pop of color type page. Another idea is more themed. I chose watermelon because I thought the colors are super cute along with these mini doodles. You also don't have to use one theme for all 4 pages for this structure. 4 themes would allow you to do more types of doodles if you have lots of ideas. I created these sections to give you an idea of how much space you'd have and what you can write. Definitely do these birthday box for any month where you have the most family and friends' birthdays to keep track of. In this page, I did a gray drop shadow so that the colors would be in these icons that are technically the theme of that month. I love the idea of including the monthly themes in other pages of my bullet journal because there are not enough monthly pages to fit my obsession of certain themes. Patterns like these beach balls, not those helicopter caps that I totally think they look like after I draw these, can also fill in empty space that you didn't need. And lastly, this is what the page looks like with just the calendar and boxes. This third structure, I used it in my own bullet journal. It has 6 months in each page and only the first letter of the months as the header. I didn't color or drew boxes for mine, but for the purpose of this video, I explored how I customized this setup. Here's one idea. It's not that neat because I did it with GoodNotes highlighter and I didn't want to lift my pen to prevent like random dark areas, so this is all in one stroke. But yes, boxes give you a good way to know where everything begin and end. This page has cleaner boxes, thank goodness. I'm a bit embarrassed about the last one. Boxes keep you from writing all over the place, which will keep the page looking neat. I like this milky blue highlighter color a lot actually, it's very cute. Anyways, I also separated each month by lines instead of boxes and bubbled half of the letters for some style points, but to each their own of course. Here's another example where it's more table-like. Just wanted to show you how cute it can be to include patterns like these pumpkins. Instead of filling just the pumpkin similar to those beach balls, I filled in the whole square. This would look great if all of the rows have the theme patterns or even a few of them. And the last future lock setup is 4 months per page. This gives you a ton of space still and different types of boxes can be used here. I went with a rounded edge rectangle box, but a hard edge rectangle or a grid setup works too. I also tried offsetting the boxes, but it did look weird just by itself, so I made the calendar more grounded to the page with the solid box and it ended up looking neat. So that is the idea in this video. I would love to know which is your favorite setup and customization, so let me know in the comments below. Please like and subscribe and check out my social media where I post extra bullet journal materials and illustrations. Thanks for watching. Bye!